It is elementary principle that construction of statues in terms of acquisition of moving in terms of section 111 of the Companies Act 2013. The members of a company the member of a company are given a statutory right to propose a resolution for consideration to propose resolution for consideration to propose consideration at general meeting at the general meeting. In terms of section 1 of the Companies Act 2013, the members of a company are given a statutory right to propose resolution for consideration at general meeting. According to section according to section 1 of the company's number of members the number of members required to make requisition for moving resolution to make requisition for a resolution shall be same as required moving resolution shall be same as required according to section the number of members required to make requisition for moving resolution shall be same as required to requisition a general meeting as per section 100 to in terms of section 111 of the Companies Act 2013 the member of a company are given statutory right to propose resolution for consideration at the general meeting at the general meeting general meeting for consideration at general meeting according to accusation. Resolution should change same as required. Solution is required to acquisition of general meeting as per section 42. The requirement is added in case the requirement is as and In case of a company having share capital, case of a company, case of a company having share capital, in case of a company having share capital, in case of a company having share capital, such number of members, such members who hold minimum number of members who hold minimum 1/10 of the paid up share, 1/10 of the paid up share capital, who hold minimum 1/10 of the paid up share capital that carries right of voting, right of voting, right of voting shall be eligible to make a requisition. In case of a company having share capital, such number of members who hold minimum 1/10 of the paid up share capital that carries right of voting shall be eligible to make a requisition. For moving resolution in general, resolution in general meeting, at the general meeting. Accordingly, in terms of Section 111 of the Companies Act 2013, the number of members, the member of a company are given a statutory right to propose resolutions. Shared general meeting. Accordingly, Prakash and his friend must hold minimum. Prakash and his friends must hold minimum 1/10 of the paid up share cap, 1/10 of the share capital share capital carrying right to vote. Share capital carrying right to vote. Focus limited in order to eligible of focus limited in order to be eligible for moving a resolution at the general meeting. The general meeting. In order to moving a resolution at general meeting, moving a resolution at general meeting. In terms of section 111 of the Companies Act 2013, the members are given special resolution. The members are given special member of a company given a statutory right to propose a resolution for consideration at the general meeting. The number as subsection 1 number of members required to make requisition for moving resolution at the general meeting. Resolution shall be same as required to requisition a general meeting as per section 100 subsection 2 shall be same as required to requisition a general meeting as per section 100 subsection 2. The requirement is as under. In case of a company having share capital, such number of shares in case of a company having share capital, such number of members who hold minimum one tenth of the paid up share capital that carries right of voting shall be eligible to make a requisition for moving at general meeting. Moving a requisition for moving the resolution. Accordingly, Prakash and Stan must hold minimum one-tenth of paid-up share capital, that is 10 lakh worth of share capital should be carry right to vote. Focus limiting in order to be eligible for moving a resolution. The other requirement as per section 1 for making requisition to make a resolution at general meeting, which Prakash and his friend should keep in mind, are as under. And other requirement to making a resolution making a requisition to move the requirement make to making to requisition to move resolution at general meeting. 5. There are 5, 2 or more. पहला 2, 2 or more copies of the 2 or more copies of requisition are required to contain signation. Are required to contain 2 or more requisition are required to contain signatures of all the requisitions. Signature 2 or more copies of the requisition are required to contain signatures of all the requisionists, all the members of requisionists. 2 or more copies of requisition are required to have signature of all the requisionists. दूसरा है the requisition must be deposited by them at CP where office of the requisition must be deposit at the registered office. The requisition must be deposited at the registered office. The requisition must be deposited at the registered office. तीसरा है in the case of requisition requiring notice of resolution, in the case of requisition requiring notice of in the case of requisition requiring notice of a resolution, it needs to be deposited by them. In case of requisition requiring notice of resolution, it needs to be deposited by them. In case of requisition requiring notice of a resolution, it needs to be deposited by them not less than 6 weeks before the meeting. It needs to be deposited not less than 6 weeks before the meeting. In case of requisition requiring notice of resolution, in case of requisition requiring notice, it needs to be deposited not less than 6 weeks before the meeting. चौथा, in case of any other resolution, the same is to be deposited. In case of any other resolution, the same is to be deposited by them not less than 2. In case of other resolution, the same need to be deposited by them not less than 2 weeks before the meeting. In case of requisition requiring notice of resolution, in case of other resolution, the same is to be received by them, but not less than 2 weeks before the meeting. ठीक है. A sum reasonably sufficient to meet the expenses to be incurred. The sum reasonably sufficient. Sufficient to meet the sum reasonably sufficient to meet the expenses. The sum reasonably sufficient to meet the expenses to be incurred. The sum reasonably sufficient to meet the expense. The sum reasonably sufficient to meet the expenses to be incurred by company and giving effect to proposing the resolution shall also be deposited by the requisition by the members requisitionists along with the requisition. The sum reasonably sufficient to meet the expenses, जो पैसा यूज होगा to be incurred by the company shall also be in giving effect to proposing giving effect of giving effect to proposing the resolution incurred by the company on giving effect to proposing the resolution shall also be deposited by Papa. Shall also be deposited along with the requisition. The sum is sufficient to meet the expenses to be incurred by the company in giving effect in proposing also be deposited along with the according to provision of section 138 of the Companies Act 2013, read with the rule 13 of Companies Accounts Rule 2014, every private company having turnover of 200 crore rupees or more during the preceding financial year or outstanding loans or borrowing from banks or public financial institutes exceeding 100 crore rupees or more at any point of the time during the preceding financial year shall be required to appoint an internal auditor, which may be either an individual or a partnership firm or body corporate. According to provision section 138 of the Company Act, read with rule 13 of the Company's Rules 2014 accounts. Company's Accounts Rule 2014. Every private turnover of 200 crore turnover of 200 crore rule having private company having turnover 200 crore rupees or more during listing or more during the listing turnover of 200 crore rupees or more during the preceding financial year. टर्नओवर 200 करोड़ का या उससे ज़्यादा का preceding financial year या आउटस्टैंडिंग लोन है आउटस्टैंडिंग लोन्स और public financial institute exceeding 100 crore or more at any point during the 100 crore or more at any point during the preceding financial year. Shall be required to appoint an shall be required to appoint an internal auditor. This may be either an individual or a partnership firm or body corporate. According to provisions of the 2013 with the rule companies rule with rule 13 of the companies rule 2014, every private limited company having turnover of 200 crore or more during the preceding financial year or old outstanding loans or borrowings from bank or public financial institutes exceeding 100 crore or more at any point during the preceding financial year shall be required to appoint internal auditor which may be either an individual, partnership firm or body corporate. internal auditor shall either shall either be a chartered accountant or a cost accountant. Internal audit shall either be chartered accountant or such other professional as may be as may be decided by the board to conduct as may be decided by the board to conduct internal audit, or such other professional as may be decided by the board to conduct internal audit of the function and activities of the company. Internal audit of the function of the functions and activities of the company. Internal auditor shall either be chartered accountant or cost accountant or any other board or any other professional as may be decided by the board to conduct an internal audit of internal audit of the functions and activities of the company. Functions and activities. The internal auditor may not auditor may or may not be an employee or may be an employee of the company may or may not be. Thus private limited is required to appoint an auditor as the outstanding loan from the public institute during the financial the year having sitting 100 crore is reflective of the fact that the outstanding loan during the year is PQR Private Limited is required to appoint. Thus, PQR Private Limited is required to appoint internal auditor as the outstanding loan loans from public. PQR Private Limited is required to appoint an internal auditor as outstanding loan from public financial institute during the year exceeds 100 crores. To fact the outstanding loan during the irrespective of the fact that the outstanding loan during the year is 75 crore rupees. Hence, the advice of CEO is not correct. Hence, the advice of CEO is not correct. Hence, the advice of CEO is not correct. Internal auditor may be in any profession as decided by the board and may be even an employee of the company. Hence, the board of directors may appoint Mr. देखो internal auditor may be any professional as decided or and may be even an employee. Hence, the board of directors BOD is may appoint Mr. N, an ex-employee who is qualified CA as an internal auditor. According to the first provision of Section 137, subsection 1 of the Companies Act 2013, where the financial statements are not adopted at annual general meeting or adjourned AGM, such unadopted financial statement along with the required documents shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days of the date of annual general meeting, and the registrar shall take them in his records as provisional till the financial statements are filed with him after their adoption in the adjourned annual general meeting for the purpose. According to second provision to section 137 subsection 1 of the Companies Act 2013, financial statement adopted in adjourned AGM shall be filled with registered within 30 days of the company 30 days of the date of such adjourned AGM, which such fees or such additional fee as may be prescribed. In the instant case, the accounts of Orange Limited were adopted at the adjourned AGM held on 20th September 2013 and filling of financial statement with registrar was done on 29th September 2023. That is within 30 days of the date of adjourned AGM. However, Orange Limited has not filed its unadopted financial statement in 30 days of the company. According to first provision to section 137 of the Companies Act 2013, which financial statements are not adopted at annual general meeting. first provision to section 137 subsection 1 of the Companies Act, where the financial statements are not adopted at general meeting, where the financial are adopted at AGM or adjourned AGM or adjourned AGM. Such unadopted financial statement along with required documents shall where the financial statement not adopted financial statement adopt नहीं करेंगे not adopted at AGM or adjourned AGM or adjourned AGM. Such unadopted AGM or adjourned such unadopted financial statement along with the required documents shall be filled with the registrar. Within 30 days. Shall be filled with the registrar. Such unadopted financial statement along with the required documents shall be filled with the registrar. Such unadopted financial statement along with the required document shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days. Along with the required document shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days. Within 30 days of the date of AGM, and the registrar shall take them in his records, and the registrar shall take them in his records as provisional, and the registrar shall take them within 30 days of the date within 30 days of the date of the AGM, days of the date of the AGM, and the registrar shall take them in his records, and registrar shall take them in his records as provisional, and registrar shall take them in its record as provision till the financial statement are filed with him after their adoption. After their adoption in the adjourned AGM for that purpose, and filled with his and the registrar shall take and the registrar shall take them in his records as provision till the financial statement are filed with him after the adoption in the adjourned AGM for that after the adoption in the adjourned AGM for that purpose, according second provision first provision according second provision of section 127 subsection of Companies Act 2013, financial statement adopted in adjournment shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days. Financial statement adopted in the adjourned AGM shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days of the date of such adjourned AGM with such fees or such additional fees as may be prescribed. With such additional fees as may be prescribed. In the instant case, accounts of Oil Limited were adopted at the adjourned AGM held on 20th September, and filing of financial statement with registrar was done on 29th September, within 30 days of the date of adjourned AGM. However, Oil Limited has not filed its unadopted financial statement within 30 days of the date of the held on 17th August 2020. Hence, Oil Limited has not complied with statutory requirement regarding filing of unadoption but has certainly complied with provisions by filling the adopted accounts within the due date with the registrar, but has certainly compiled the provisions. Okay. Thank you for watching. I will continue my study till I will continue my study till 5 a.m. But ending my stream due to battle. All the best for your exams, and okay. meet everyone. Good morning, everyone. Whichever the case may be, provisions landing Ghana. We'll see you stream. How should I end this? It's like this.